Yo, what is going on, my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video, we're going to cover a couple of tweets from different J mods. So without any further ado, we're going to jump right into the video. Let's go!
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, some of these tweets are from actually last month, but these updates have not come into the game yet, so still good to note them. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. First up, we got Mod Sova. And he says some people might have seen the action bar job on the Build a Backlog blog. Here is a prototype he's made in his tap time. So this is a video here showing off. I believe it was voted on by a recent in-game poll, but basically you'll be able to change the ops for your action bar thing. So you can see this is just a rudimentary version of what he's got so far on his tap. So it'll be an option to customize exactly which left click option for whatever item happens to be on your action bar. So that's pretty much what you're seeing right here. Bear in mind that he does say in a follow-up tweet that FYI, the UI is not final. Want to have it show a list of actions that you can choose rather than having you input a number. So if you've seen when he hit the customize X or whatever the case was, that it said hit 1 through 5, whatever it was. He wants instead to show a list of those actual options, so you don't have to memorize which option was what. It'll be able to have that menu readily available for you to see exactly what you want to change. And then you'll be able to customize for that specific slot what option that does, whether it's drop, eat, whatever the case may be for that particular item in that slot. So I think a lot of people are going to be really happy about that. It was voted on pretty highly in the poll, so that's good. Moving on, we also have something that I talked about previously in the channel, and that's by ModPie. He says the new targeting system is rather configurable. So he shows this image right here. It's pretty much what it looks like in your settings when it ever ends up going live, and you can see all the various different things you can change. You can set up keybinds for your next target, previous target, and direct targeting. And you can actually change the maximum distance from you. So up to 9 squares away, you can use this. You can make it work with either PvP or NPCs. So you could choose NPCs and players, NPCs only or players only. And then you could choose the radial or conal targeting modes, which I have talked about previously in the channel. You're seeing on screen quickly what the different types of targeting systems look like. But I have covered this. Basically, you'll be able to hit that button, and based on the mode that you choose, it will cycle through the various targets around you in different ways, obviously based on what you've chosen for those modes, as well as the ordering for which it targets in terms of the distance closer to you, farther away, left to right, all that. And you can change the cone size anywhere from 40 degrees to a complete 180 degrees with increments of 10, so that's actually really cool. Now, I don't know when either of these updates are going to come into the game. I believe both of them are being worked on during tap time, so that means it's not something that's being actively working on through normal dev time, so that could mean we have to wait a while before we end up seeing any of these into the game, but I just want to let you know that these are something that are still being worked on, albeit tap time, and wanted to keep you guys informed. The final thing I want to end off with is a tweet actually recently, that was a few hours ago, by Mod Shawnee. He simply says that he's considering bringing back the Friday streams where he went to patch notes teasers, showing off some of the things we can expect the next Monday. So he's considering bringing that back. Asked us on Twitter if we would like it, and if so, it would be at 4 p.m. game time, which is a little earlier than he previously did it, but if you do want that back, then do tweet at Mod Shawnee. He's asking for feedback. Always good to have those patch notes slightly a little bit early. Get a couple days early so you get an idea of some of the most notable patch notes, which is always pretty cool. Those are streams that I think a lot of people are welcomed to have. I think that means with the Lootscape, there will be another opportunity to do Lootscape. I think he didn't do it, or I think back when he did it, Lootscape wasn't a thing. So I would assume that, now we'd have another opportunity if he ends up doing this. Anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for all the news we got so far. If you enjoyed the video, let me know down below. What do you think of the tab targeting? What do you think of the options on the action bar? And do you want to see Shawnee bring back those teasers? Love to hear your thoughts. And now we'll end off right there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Peace.